Ambassador Krill of the Galactic Federation stepped off the sleek diplomatic vessel and onto Earth's soil for the first time. His four eyes blinked rapidly to adjust to the harsh sunlight while his breathing apparatus whirred to filter the oxygen-rich atmosphere that would be toxic in larger doses to his species. "Welcome to Earth, Ambassador," said Tom, the human liaison assigned to him. "We're honored to host the first official representative of the Federation." Krill's translator clicked and hummed. "The honor is mine. I look forward to understanding your species better through this cultural exchange." What Krill didn't say was that the Federation Council had sent him specifically because of his reputation for coolness under pressure. Humans were an anomaly, a species that had achieved faster-than-light travel despite their volatile political structures and apparent death wish as a species. The Federation needed to understand how they functioned before finalizing any treaties. "We've prepared a typical day of human activities," Tom explained as they entered a transport vehicle. "Nothing special or ceremonial, just regular human life." Krill's mouth tendrils curled in what passed for a smile among his kind. "Excellent. Authenticity is precisely what I seek." Their first stop was a local gym. Krill stood frozen at the entrance, his breathing apparatus accelerating to compensate for his shock. "Are those humans deliberately tearing their muscle fibers?" he whispered, watching a woman deadlift twice her body weight, while a man nearby ran on a treadmill until sweat poured down his face. "Oh, weightlifting and cardio," Tom said casually. "It's how we stay fit. We break down our muscles so they grow back stronger." Krill's recording device shook in his hand. "You intentionally damage yourselves for pleasure?" "Well, for health, mostly, though some find it enjoyable." Their next stop was a coffee shop. Krill watched in growing horror as humans casually consumed cups of a steaming brown liquid. "What is that substance?" he asked, pointing at a barista preparing an espresso. "Coffee. It's a mild stimulant. Helps us wake up." Krill's tendrils twitched nervously. "You ingest stimulants daily for productivity?" "Several times daily for most of us," Tom corrected, ordering his own cup. "Want to try some?" "My species would experience cardiac arrest from such substances," Krill said faintly. By midday, they were observing a construction site. Workers balanced on steel beams 20 stories above ground, while others operated massive machines that crushed and moved earth with terrifying efficiency. "Your species works in these conditions voluntarily?" Krill asked, his voice barely audible over the construction noise. "Well, they're paid," Tom replied. "But yes, many enjoy building things." After lunch, during which Krill politely declined to watch humans consume animal flesh cooked over open flame, they visited a hospital. "This is where we handle medical emergencies and perform surgeries," Tom explained as they walked through the halls. Krill stopped abruptly beside a bulletin board displaying surgical procedures. "These images, you physically cut yourselves open and remove or repair organs while still living?" "That's generally how surgery works," Tom said. "Pretty amazing what our doctors can do." Krill's breathing apparatus began emitting a warning beep. His heart, all 3 chambers of it, was struggling to maintain normal function. "Are you all right, Ambassador?" Tom asked, concerned. "Fine," Krill whispered, though his skin had taken on a distinctly paler hue. "Please continue." The afternoon brought more revelations. Human entertainment consisting of simulated danger and violence, transportation systems that hurled fragile bodies at deadly speeds with minimal protection, and recreational activities that included jumping from high places with only fabric to slow their descent. By evening, Tom took them to a public park where children were playing. "Our youngest citizens," Tom said proudly. Krill watched a small human child climb a tall structure, leap off, swing from a bar and land in sand below, immediately running back to repeat the process. "Your offspring deliberately put themselves in harm's way for amusement?" Krill's voice had risen several octaves. "They're just playing on the jungle gym," Tom said. "How else would they learn their limits?" That night, in the privacy of his temporary quarters, Ambassador Krill transmitted his first report to the Federation Council. Asterisk humans routinely endure conditions that would kill most sentient species. They poison themselves with stimulants, deliberately damage their bodies for strength, cut themselves open for medical purposes, expose themselves to deadly heights and speeds, and teach their young to embrace danger rather than avoid it. Their entertainment simulates death, and their jobs often risk it. Asterisk, most alarmingly, they seem to not only tolerate these conditions but actively seek them out. They appear to thrive on risk, stress, and challenge in ways no other known species does. Asterisk, my recommendation: proceed with extreme caution in all negotiations. These humans are either the most resilient species we have ever encountered or completely insane, possibly both. Asterisk, requesting cardiac medication as psychological support for the remainder of this assignment. I have witnessed only one day of human existence, and I fear what tomorrow may bring. Asterisk. The reply from the council came swiftly. Asterisk, your observations match those of our preliminary studies. Continue monitoring. The Federation needs allies like these humans, if only to avoid having them as enemies. Asterisk. Krill sighed, his tendrils drooping with exhaustion. Tomorrow, Tom had promised to show him something called extreme sports. He wasn't sure his hearts could take it.